When we speak to the caregiver, we can't get away from responsive care first and foremost, because you can't play if you're not a responsive parent, and you can't be a responsive parent if you are in stress and distress and trauma, which we know most of our parents are. So our curriculum really includes elements from responsive care and a little bit, a tiny bit of maintenance for the parent and the adult and the family, and sort of touching base on the brain development, but with sort of layered and with a lot of emphasis on how to do it. So it's not just a talk at you and learn from you kind of intervention. It's
Mm-hmm.
a very play-based intervention. So while we would talk about something like something heavy, like toxic stress and ACEs and stress relief, we do that by playing a game like Snakes and Ladders, which everyone is very familiar with. So in a way, we're also practicing the playful learning while we're doing it. And with every single game that we've included in our curriculum and that the people are playing out there, we make sure that we explain to those caregivers how they can do the same or similar with their children.
Are really important in terms of how do we create locally relevant, scalable interventions to promote play in ACD centers and to children who are in that age group, in coordination not only with educators but with parents as well. So I'll speak very, very briefly that our program STEM Seeds is, I think, one of the most exciting things that we've done in quite a long time in creating a knowledge product and approach to develop playful learning teaching methods, and really touching on this word that was mentioned by Carol, and I think you, Patsy, around confidence. How do we boost ECD practitioners' confidence to bring playful learning into their classroom, child-led experiences in which children explore, discover, create, investigate, observe? And we realized that, we've felt like there's a real opportunity there to create a definitive intervention around how do we develop those early STEM skills through play in the lowest resource settings. So we've developed this resource in order to scale it broadly across the country, and we are doing so with the vision of empowering ECD practitioners who themselves may feel intimidated both by initiating play and as well as in bringing STEM learning to children, and showing them how any room, any empty room that they can operate in could turn into a dynamic STEM playful learning center using everyday repurposed and recycled materials, natural materials.
We're also offering trainings to community leaders, education practitioners, and other professionals to make use of our approach to getting children's participation in the development of their communities. And they are also learning how to really help children take part in this development of their communities. Children achieve this through identifying with their own emotional landscape while empathizing with other children in the community. They learn to identify social challenges that they face in their communities and then go on to ideate and prototype possible solutions for these.
Play is to equip children so that they can be ready to go to school, to make them to be independent, so that when they go to school, they know what to do and they know how to conduct themselves. So we're trying to give them that confidence to say, you will be able to face the world on your own and you can do this.